of horror. Now, I would like to begin with why I divided this whole video up. Okay, so I've been on these meds, and I know you're not supposed to divide up a playthrough, but like I said, this is my own concoction of a speed run. I've done speed runs before where I finish them, but I have periods of time where I've felt like crap, and luckily this is the last day I'm on the meds. My vertebrae from work had actually swelled up and popped out again. And so they put me on a very powerful steroid. It makes you almost paranoid. And on top of that, you know, I've had things going through my mind lately because I had to quit my second shift job because of diabetic complications. And I got promised another job at another company, and they haven't got back to me yet, so I have no idea when my start date is. I do have my orientation form saying that I'm hired, my employee ID number, they printed out a badge, but I actually had to go to a job interview at the job I had before the second shift job, just as a safety net in case somebody messed something up in a computer, which is the world we live in now. So I've been under a little bit of stress on top of pills that are making me paranoid. But like I said, that's almost all over with, and you're going to see a lot better gameplay and a lot better mood out of me. So let's continue where we left off. One second. There was some fog on my anti-fatigue goggles. Not that I actually believe in these, I just think they look cool. And for all of you noticing the Chicago Bulls locker behind me,
nonsense about evolution and being worthy.
I'm not actually a huge basketball fan. I just got that when I was 11 and Michael Jordan was cool for some reason. Which he still is cool, but I mean, like it was legitimately everybody just thought he was cool when I was a kid. I've even got his autographed rookie card on a plate. I mean, he was the best, but I wasn't even into basketball back then. I just thought I was. But the locker's pretty cool. I mean, how many people do you actually know with a locker in their house? That's the right way to go over there. I was just looking in this room for one other reason than the treasure. It looks a lot like the room from Resident Evil 2 Remake. Like I said, I do plan on I do plan on streaming this game in its entirety. But right now, I'm just doing kind of like a little casual beat the game type run through. But I've been keeping track of the time. I had to use a calculator for this one. We're at 100, when we started this video, we were at 164 minutes and 19 seconds of stream time. But I am fine without having a job at the moment. I just pulled my entire retirement. Not saying that's ever a good idea to do, but I do have a house payment, and I can't fool around with said company screwing around with my hire date. I was supposed to start Wednesday.
Come on, Roger.
That remains to be seen, though.
Come on!
Okay.
I was hitting O instead of square. That was on me. I don't like not having a job and playing video games. That was fine when I was a teenager, but I like playing video games knowing I have a job. So glad you don't have to wait for that puff of smoke or whatever it is around me. viral goo to go away before you can kill him. But no, I had to quit due to medical reasons, like I said, and I didn't want to really. Like, I'm a type 1 diabetic, and I went to a specialist and everything, and, you know, I was in fine shape before I started second shift, but I was forced to eat before I went to bed, and if I took any insulin to correct it, it was legitimately causing me to get really bad sick at night to the point where I woke up and I couldn't see anything. And so and then my back popped out, and I made a decision that I'm not going to kill myself over a job. I'm not saying I won't work hard. I love working hard. It makes the time go by faster. But I'm not going to do it to a degree where it actually kills me. And it was actually hubris, me thinking that, you know, everybody else does it, I can do it. Don't use diabetes as an excuse. But being in my 30s, diabetes is not an excuse. It's legit. Like, it's hitting me harder because when I was in my 20s, I worked 2 warehouse jobs. 2 of them. And I was fine. Not a problem. I didn't even have corrective insulin back then. They weren't really...
I'll check if I can move it from over there.
They weren't really that big on it anyway. My doctors weren't. Now they are. And I am too, because I feel great now that I'm not working nights and about dying from overeating or undereating. Because what doctors do not understand and what employers do not understand is that whenever... Okay, so basically, some people have set numbers, which I didn't. But whenever the job's constantly changing and you've got a medical condition, like I was in charge of the entire warehouse. Not as a manager, but as a supplier. I was the only forklift driver some weeks. And on top of that, the warehouse was huge. Like I said, I'm not naming names. And so I would go, I'd grab the product down from the location, put it in the forward pick location, run it out to the dispensing location, make sure they had bulk items, make sure they had flub location items, make sure they had items that weren't going into you know, back orders. And, you know, that was fine. Like, physically, I could keep up with it. Physically at night, I could not. Because I would have to eat. But if I ate, that meant I needed corrective insulin because I'm on a lower dose of my normal long-acting insulin, my basic. And so, you know, you get to a point where your inconsistent workflow, some nights you work a little bit and you overeat, and some nights you work a lot and you can't eat enough. So, like I said, I felt shitty about quitting a job the way I did, because I didn't really give them much notice, but I have sheets of paper to where I was almost in freaking kidney failure. So, like I said, I need a healthy balance of exercise, and also not overkill. I wish I didn't have diabetes, because I would take on a tougher job. I don't care for more money. But, unfortunately, this shit's real. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. But, I'll bounce back. I'm not worried, I'm just slightly stressed. I'm concerned, you would say. Because I thought I was going to take 10 days off, be a little bit broke, but bounce back after I got my first check. But I was actually forced to dip into my retirement because I don't think I'm going to be starting Wednesday. But I'm glad they announced that I was, you know, before. I'm just butthurt. Anyway, back to the horror. That's just a little about me. That's my just chatting section while playing Resident Evil. How about that? I gotta say, the yellow goggles do add a cool effect, though. I got these free from when I was working at said place. And it was during like a health thing, like they cared about my health at all. Because when I brought it up to the manager, no, we can't move you to first shift because, well, if we move you to first shift, you need a requisition number. But we moved another lady to first shift because she was telling everybody to F off, but you dying doesn't qualify. So, oh, okay, cool. So I'm at risk of liver failure, but I didn't pick fights with people.
Come on!
Good
Roger.
to know. Even the managers told me they moved her to first because she was picking fights. And here I am, one step from dialysis, and they're like, hey, screw you, Brian. You help us a lot, so we'll deny 7 applications for first because we don't have enough people. Well, anyway, I quit without notice.
Stop!
Shitty thing to do, but
Something's stopping it.
who cares?
It's going up
They
again.
didn't care about me, right? Which is not the attitude to have. You should always care about other people. But in this in particular instance, it's a corporation, so it's not an actual person or entity. So they can deal with it. Find somebody else to do all their bitch work at night. Like I said, my old job might not have been the greatest, but they at least cared if I got hurt or sick. Like, I hurt my neck while I was there too. Like, my neck's been hurt for a while. It's a continuous thing. And they let me have time off. They gave me workman's comp and light duty. There, they told me there's like, tough luck, we need people on second. Like I said, I'm not going to name the name of the company, but it's somebody that you would think would be health conscious because it has to do with health. My previous job is in the medical industry, kind of. Not just kind of, but I mean, it was a warehouse, but a medical one. And I'll leave it at that. Luckily, my wife still works there, so I get free, not free, but I get health insurance still for my diabetes, so I'm going to stay alive. That's the great thing. And yes, my drinks are all sugar-free, so in case anyone was wondering about that. Alright. The only bad thing I've noticed about streaming more is the more people that are trying to scam me while I've been streaming. I mean, like, my nephew would have fell for it, like I said, but not me. Oh great, this is the part with the liquors.
More ruins. You think Excella is here?
If we want to find out,
No, I
we're
think
gonna have
there's
to
a
lower
power
that
button on
bridge.
the side of this
Then we
thing.
need to locate the controls. Maybe they're in that building.
Maybe they are, and maybe they are. Alright, you go up the elevator while I shoot all the liquors that try to get near you. Go on.
Hold on. I'll check things out.
No, I'm pretty much gonna be watching your ass the whole time because you ain't very skilled, Sheva. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen better AI. You know, I gave her praises at first, so the AI wasn't that bad. I've taken it back since this playthrough. I take back every word of it. There we go. Really? They're gonna lick a tune. Ain't nothing the Hydra can't fix. Excuse me. How can I snipe and shotty at the same time? This ain't Call of Duty. Alright, push it, Sheva. Come on. We got lickers everywhere.
Help me!
How about you take time away from pushing that thing and actually turn around and shoot the licker? Alright, I think I know what to do here.
Okay, the door's open.
Okay, give it. Yeah, but she's gonna stand in front of my rocket launcher. Probably kill us again. That's her forte. Nope. Ooh, I pulled the trigger, but luckily the rocket did not come out of it. I'll let her deal with that since she's gotta be a pain in the ass. Hey, look, danger. Let's run towards it. Yeah, I was doing a playthrough of Spider-Man called Night Monkey because they released his Night Monkey outfit from, it's called Stealth Suit, but they called him Night Monkey in the movie. Trying to say it wasn't the real Spider-Man, he was a Parisian knockoff. And so that's what my playthroughs were called, but I took a break from it for October for my horror playthroughs. So, you should see me resume that if, you know, God forbid, I don't have to sell my or if God forbid I sell my PlayStation, probably not, but I'm not going to sell my PlayStation unless it's absolutely necessary. But I believe that job will have me an exact start date before then, or one of the other jobs I went to today. Like I said, pulled out of my retirement, but I know times can get pretty rough if you don't have a job, which I thought I had one, but they haven't emailed me, and when I called their candidate support, well, I might as well have been talking to myself.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with.
Whoops. I shot that at Wesker, Jill, just so you know. No, it don't help you any because you're dead, but also, I need to organize. So, let's see what we can take out and add. Not going to be using the machine gun. I'm going to be using this. And I'll show you why. Because she's going to need some shock rounds. Or flash rounds. Alright, there we go. And that should be about enough. If not, then I really don't know what to say about myself video game playing skills.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Well, good. Come on, spray me, Sheva. That's why I gave you 800 hair sprays. So what I'm doing... Let's flash him. Okay, well, that wasn't really the best thing I could have done, but...
Poor performance indeed.
Hey, shut up. There we go. There you are. Yeah. Step down. Didn't give me the option to dodge. How's he dodging a freaking buckshot? I mean, there's suspending my belief, and then there's suspending my belief. I hit X instead of square. That one was actually underneath. There we go. I should have countered him. There we go. Come on. Man to man. Mano y mano. Oh, I should buy it for 8 minutes. Where's the fun in that? Come on, Jello. Let's just keep shooting at him. I think I'll do it. I wonder how many loops he's got left. I think I went through a lot of my supply. I'm going to actually try running now. Slightly. There we go. Kick in the door, Lester.
We'll never work like this.
Future Hendrix on the fly. Just keeping dodging. Dodge! I know there's a quicker way to defeat him, but I forget how. I guess I'll go and hide because his vision's terrible for him being a super soldier.
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Am I? I got a rocket launcher, dude. And I'll switch to Hydra.
You can't hide forever.
Yeah, but don't alert him. Oh my god. She deserves everything she gets.
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
I know. The shot rounds are for Jill, so I'm actually going to equip this and then reload.
You can't hide forever.
And I'm going to switch back to my rocket. Alright.
Self-righteous fools.
Another one in your face. Sound good? Did that do it? Oh. That did it.
I expected more of a challenge.
What are you talking about? I shot you in the face with a damn rocket. That wasn't challenging.
Remove that device on her chest. She might return to normal.
All right.
Yeah,
That's what we're
you
gonna
know,
do.
just when would they change one of the characters in the game? Alright, let's pull this off your chest. Maybe a direct shot to the chest would do the job. Dang it, Jill.
Jill, what are you doing? Stop this! Jill, answer me! It's me, Chris! Don't you recognize me?
Of course she does. Alright, come on, Sheva. Okay, I want to point out that I don't think Sheva should use the damn Magnum when doing that.
Come on, snap out of it! Don't do this, Jill!
Alright, Sheva, work your magic, even though I know it's a terrible freaking idea. Should have gave her the Matilda for this one. Well, that was on me again. Sorry, I'm trying to see past the glare on my computer screen. Where's she at? Okay. Hey, Jill. Now I can do the pair off easier. Like I said, the flash rounds do help quite a bit in this. Especially if Sheva shot her in the chest with a damn Magnum. I keep hitting X instead of square. Alright, Jill. Damn it, Sheva. There we go.
I don't want to hurt you!
Yeah, looks like she just kicked your ass, dude. Alright.
Jill, what are you doing?
We have to get that device off her chest!
Stop this! Jill, answer me!
Yeah, because she's a main character, they wouldn't fully turn her into a zombie like the rest of them. They give her a special device that was removable, even though it has a virus on it. Okay, at this point, I don't feel like Sheva was actually helping with anything. That was just an awkward situation. Of course I'm okay. This time are you gonna help, or are you just gonna stand there?
It's me, Chris! Don't you recognize me?
We have to get that device off her chest!
Come on.
Come on, snap out of it! Don't do this, Jill!
Alright, come on. Sheva, it's your turn. Okay, shoot her in the chest. That's exactly what we wanted to do. Come on, this has gotta be the last time. Man, this freaking part of the game is so annoying. Right in the face.
Chris! Get the device!
Come on!
Okay.
Come on, just rip it off, Chris. Like a band-aid. There we go, finally. Come on. Snap out of it. Iron Man went through the same thing.
Jill. Jill. Are you alright?
Skip. She's okay. There we go. Now we go through the ship part and fight the giant octopi thing. Which I'm not gonna lie, it's easier to use another gun on the end. Oh, this part of the ship.
This ship is huge. Do you think they're planning to use it to spread Ouroboros?
No. Using a ship like this would give away their position too soon. They must have another plan.
Alright. I forgot about this ship. Where's the grenade? Okay. Well, you can't run back like Call of Duty, that's for sure. I've never seen that glitch before. Check that out. Okay, I'm done staring at it because it's gone for one. Number two, I'm glad that I no longer need ammo because, well, collecting ammo and fighting all these things is annoying when you're doing survival mode. But that's the whole point. Here we go. I'll give you a chance to regenerate a leg. Okay, well, maybe he's the leg regenerator. Just in case, let's, yep, alright. this medicine... I'm just glad it's the last day I'm on it. Because it is fatiguing me like no other. And also, I can't sleep at night. Like, it makes you tired and makes you feel like you could lift a bus at the same time. I hate it. Because right now, I got a tired spell, but if I went and laid down, my brain would be like, no dice. So, it's a little bit annoying if you ask me. I've been annoying my wife at night too, because like I've been trying to sleep so she can sleep for work. Guess what's been going on? Nothing. I've been up all night playing Call of Duty Mobile. And I'm not a mobile gamer, but I like Call of Duty Mobile. It's what I do. Alright. Welcome to Thunderdome. See, at least Shadow's got a powerful weapon too. I wonder if she don't kill the dude with the key up there, we're good. I wanted the treasure, dude. Oh, there he is. Alright. Take that guy down. And I don't have any more med kits, so we're gonna run. Okay. I actually didn't have to put a rocket in his butt. That's nice. That's a nice sentiment, people.
We need to move this container. There should be a crane or something nearby.
Why you shoot me when you're out of the cage? And when you're in the cage. And you get in front of my rockets. There's literally no good reason to proceed with a partner. Guy around the corner here. Hello. What a surprise. Man, I guess I can just snipe this dude from here. You didn't see that one coming. I'm aware she's in a cage. We just spent an entire level defending her from zombies. And then she told me, hey, I'm in a cage, while she was standing right next to me. And then it zooms in, like it's a surprise. Like I said, I like this game, I think, better than Resident Evil 6, but I like the playability. You know what? Just fuck that sentence. Alright. You know where I was going with that. Playability and whatnot. But 7's still better than both of these. I just find this to have a lot more replay value. And for some reason, he don't want to climb down. Shadow's like, hey, if you come down here, I got a first aid spray. Boom. Well, she seems to know where she's going. Oh. How lovely. Get back, devil dogs!
I'm not going on without you. Come on.
I didn't say you were. It'd be kind of crazy if the game beat itself, wouldn't it? There's a treasure over here. 3,000 snapping. Okay, well, let's switch to something a little more powerful. Even though Sheva got him first. I will take the gold dingles. Alright. I guess I should help her out too, huh? What does the audience think? Doesn't matter what they think. That's the only way to beat the game. Alright. Jumping down. More zombie dogs. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Man, their aim is worse than my aim. If that tells you anything. My nose itches, but I want to at least make it through this door before I scratch. Okay. I didn't make it through the door, made it to the door. I don't know why I picked that up. Dang it, I was trying to get the herbal essence or whatever. There we go. Now, what was it I picked up? Discard. Yes. Alright. I should give Sheva her bow and arrow as well. I'm sorry about the echo. I don't have anything noise canceling for my new microphone. And I really don't want to wear a headset while I'm streaming that often. I have to on Xbox, but that's just because, well, when I bought my gaming computer, I didn't know that the motherboard was old. The processor's decent.
Let's just say we have a history.
The RAM's decent.
He's not the type to let grudges go.
The graphics card's decent. I can run most things on Ultra.
Must have done something to really
But
piss him off.
it's an old ASRock
goes a bit
with only
beyond just
USB
pissing him off.
2.0 on it.
So,
But it's
are
got
you
the
going to
blue
tell me
ports
what
on the front of the
Maybe.
actual
But
gaming
not until
computer
after we put an
for
end
USB
to all this.
3.0.
Deal?
Okay, but I'm holding it.
So I plugged my Elgato into it, and guess what happened? Nothing. Hey, you need USB 3.0 to play this. I was like, what do you mean? It's a brand new computer. Brand new gaming computer. Blue slot. What you talking about? BIOS? USB 2.0? Looked it up on the website. USB 2.0. Research everything before you buy it, no matter how new it seems. But I love my gaming computer other than that, and my laptop has USB 3.0.
Freeze!
But isn't powerful enough to display the image while I'm actually, you know, streaming. But my gaming computer is. That was actually the point of me buying it, too. Aren't you glad you guys tuned in just to hear me rant about diabetes and shitty decisions I've made? I should change my name on Twitch to Captain Diabetes. Be like, sugar-free punch! Or some type of anime quip. Insulin stab! Low carb diet. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have shot him in the stomach. I think the ladder is over there. Starches are bad for your health. It's my nemesis. High fructose corn syrup. Yeah, that probably wouldn't go over well with Twitch. Well, we both have the same idea. Luckily, he can still aim without eyes. They really thought that one out, didn't they? I didn't even think of this. I could have started Resident Evil 3 on September 28th, just before dawn, Eastern Standard Time. That way it would have been September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. I hope they remake 3, and I hope they do it good. The remake of 2 had very, very little differences between the storyline of it and the original game. Okay then, you're going to have to excuse me. I just, not to be gross, but I just coughed a booger out. You can go check out Fortnite's Black Hole if need be. Okay. Nose blown. I peed. And I got a new energy drink. So there's your TMI. And let's get back to it. The guy left a mess of the place. But to be honest with you, they're coming out with a new version of the PlayStation Pro. If it's quieter, I think I might get it if it has more teraflops. Seems a little gimmicky before they release the PS5 there, which I also plan on getting, so I might just...
Their weapons keep getting bigger! Take cover!
Why'd I take cover? My weapon's bigger than that dude's. That was not a pun. Okay? I don't want any dirty-mindedness out of that. I got a red key card. Who's shooting me? Oh no! I don't see him. I literally don't see him. I know the other one's in like a safe or something with no code on it. Oh! There he is. Just switch to the shouty. Alright. I think it's safe to say we're clear. Must be in this room. Nope. Can't remember where that safe is. I know there's a little gray safe. And it's got the key card in it. Okay, so it's not back this way. That way is closed. The door to safety has been closed. There you go. Little Resident Evil reference for you there. We'll grab the gold. Go for gold. I don't know why my voice popped like a 12-year-old, but it did. That's how you take them down if you don't have what I got. If I'm not mistaken, the safe should be around here. There it is. Oh look, they left the safe with the key card in it unlocked. Because why would Chris Redfield have to work for anything? Leon Kennedy's the smart one. Chris is just kind of like a guy that gets lucky and can bust people's faces open with ease.
Rocket launcher!
Oh no. Got one, two. It's fine. Boom. That's what we call a takedown. Okay, well, the other rocket launcher guy, I don't have a visual on. Where you at, dog? He can destroy these crates, however. Oh, he's down there. I think I'll use a sniper on him. Probably be easier. Well, we got each other. Luckily, Chris is stronger than every monster in the game and can withstand a hit from a 100,000 hit point freaking rocket launcher. Him and the little skinny dude with the chainsaw. I should say wiry, not skinny. He's not like nerd skinny. He's more like the strong guy that you don't think strong at first. Like my brother-in-law.
So, you've made it this.
Of course we've made it this far. You just saw it on camera, dude. Delayed reaction on my part, I know, but that's my thing. If you watch my streams, I wait about 5 seconds before I comment because I'm in deep thought about things that don't normally take people deep thought. A giant black goo monster. That's all you need to know. Just swallowed him by his hip. Dog! 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 Okay, now I'm covering every button. Okay, L2, R2, come on, get me up. I like how they stop and look before it's legitimately time to run. All of a sudden it stops pursuing them, just so they can decide where to go. Fate is on their side.
Persistent son of a bitch.
So now what? You think our weapons can hurt that thing?
I don't know. But we gotta get the hell out of here before it destroys this place.
I hit O instead of square. Like I said, it's always a good idea to have her. Why am I holding my side?
It's
Come on!
to the ship!
Come on!
You can't stay here!
Stop
You
panicking
grab it.
and pick up the damn med kit. Watch this. I don't know if this is a good idea, but that Chevy likes to get in front of crap, but... Ooh! Smooth move. You're supposed to duck when I do, Sheva. But it is okay. Did I just go back the way I came? Nope. Switching to Shaddy. Alright, Sheva.
You grab it.
Roger.
Roger. Alright. Here's a hallway of dead people. No. Well, they gotta stand up before they can fall, I guess. Take down! Well. Can somebody just give me a Staples Easy button? Because that was easy. I'm not endorsed or sponsored by Staples in any way. Liability. I was using it as parody. Alright, open.
Good shooting.
Thank you.
That thing is huge! Do you really think it can kill it?
There we go.
Watch out! It's firing off some sort of projectile!
It's fine. Keep aiming and shooting, and then once it opens up, we'll get a rocket. I think this is one of the coolest villains in this game, personally. Just because it's very cinematic. And now it's dead. I made a
So
mistake there.
that's Ouroboros. I fear for the world if it ever gets out.
God
I was
damn
gonna
it,
buy
Wesker.
more med kits.
He's actually serious about destroying the entire planet.
Obama equipped with missiles.
He can't fly around in that without getting shot down. Oh, God.
Exactly. The plane can't get shot down. If it does, it'll initiate a biohazard.
It's just like Joe said.
Can you imagine a
He's
whale
planning to
made of
spread this
that?
virus worldwide.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
Looks that way.
Warning. Fire detected in the engine room. Warning.
Alright, it's about to get serious.
With fire and bulkhead. Evacuate the area immediately. Warning. Sealing off area with secondary bulkhead. Evacuate the area immediately.
I may have some trouble with the initial Wesker fight. Why does she keep shooting me? I know there's a guy around the corner. Nope. Color me wrong.
Opening secondary bulkhead. Please maintain safe distance from the bulkhead.
Okay, Sheva, you need to actually walk in front of me to shoot people. See, it doesn't feel good. Okay, that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that guy to turn the fuse in front of me. Alright. Like I said, for some reason, this playthrough keeps been shooting me. Deva, slap my neck.
Are you okay?
Spray me, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Well, I could have gotten killed, but luckily I didn't. There we go. I always keep emergency hairspray on me. Okay, when the smoke clears. There we go. Alright, now I'm switching to this. I'm going to have my partner be my medic. And then there should be some bugs come at us. I think she used it a little bit prematurely, but that's fine. See where that missile's coming from. I'm hearing something disturbing coming from my living room. I can't tell if somebody walked in my house, one of my wife's relatives, or if one of my cats is screaming. It sounds like a child. But I'm at a crucial point and can't fiddle with it. Alright, so let's get this bulkhead open.
Opening primary bulkhead. Please maintain a safe distance from the bulkhead.
Alright, here they come. If you take too much time to aim, they'll be right up on you, or Skevil will walk in front of you like that, and then, you know, it goes. Then we're going to have two rather large gentlemen come out of the ground with machine guns here. And I'm going to aim dead center. Come on. Any day. What's next? The paint drying simulator? I wish that they gave you a fast forward option as a
We'll
thing.
never win in a fair fight. We need to fall back and go
After
on
you
the
beat the
ground.
game on. You'll never win in a fair fight. I think so. Alright, key card swipe. Hopefully it reads the badge. I don't want
I don't like
Lester-
this part of the stage because the enemies shoot a lot.
Yeah, it's whenever you don't have
Something
the
doesn't
unlimited
feel right.
ammo,
I can't explain
it's
it.
a really
Yeah, I
difficult
hear
part
ya.
to get through because you've already fought so many big things, and then you've got to fight a bunch of enemies with guns, and then they throw those, you know, giant bugs that can kill you in one hit on professional mode at you. It's kind of insane.
See you, Dad.
If we take advantage of the dock. We might actually hit him.
Maybe. I gotta lure him away. Can you see me? Okay, good. Now pull out the Hydra because, well, hard to mess with a buckshot.
Do it now! Give him the shot!
Come on, Trevor. Well, he's pretty strong. I have to give him that. Alright, rocket launcher again.
Has it never occurred to you that this planet is overpopulated? Only a handful of humans truly matter. Everyone else is just so much chaff. So now I have to separate this chaff from the wheat. And with Ouroboros, I can finally accomplish this.
Okay, Lester, enough bad guy speech. I would like to...
With
like to shoot you into a
superior
volcano.
DNA will be chosen by Ouroboros. Only those fit for survival will be allowed to...
It's gonna ruin
Okay,
this
is
new
that-
age, right?
I wasn't expecting that to actually work during a cutscene. I don't even know if I can get up there.
Ah, there you are!
Alright, come on down.
You can't hide forever!
You just saw where I went, so get out of the way, Kevin. Please don't shoot.
You're finished!
You just tell me he's gonna go along with the missile?
There's no point in hiding.
Well... Okay, probably best I run now. Since that was probably a dumb idea. Alright, enough Matrix kicking. Let's go around the corner where he loses sight of us again.
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Now, Hydra. Oh, really, Santa? Like I said, she gets in the way more than helps when she's AI. Alright. Okay, go around the corner again.
Ah, there you are!
Good catch. Thanks for shooting me, Kevin. Once again.
Do it now! Give him the
You're an
shot!
invaluable part of this team. Sweet.
Ouroboros will be released into the atmosphere, ensuring complete global saturation.
I guess I could be hitting the face palm.
Your feeble attempts only delay the inevitable. The entire world will be infected. A new Genesis is at hand, and I will be the creator.
Every bad guy's downfall. Creative speech.
I've had enough of your bullshit! You're just another one of them Umbrella's leftovers.
Estimated
You know what we
time
have to
for
do.
deployment.
Alright, I'm gonna skip to where I'm gonna do a quick action. The music with sound quality at this part of the game dropped significantly.
Hang on!
You want to have your flashback and deal with it? Crashing the X-Jet. Oh yeah, and I saw what you were talking about last night. I actually looked it up. There's a black hole in Fortnite right now. And Epic Games deleted all the tweets. So what I'm thinking they're doing is a
I
marketing
had the
ploy.
same
They're
problem
gonna come out
with
with
the first time I played the game too, until I learned that you had to call Shiva for me. Do that, Vital.
Oh, well that's cool. Yeah, I've played this game several times, but I didn't actually think of doing that. That's actually good advice, thank you.
Why can't you
Okay,
understand?
we're in Chris.
Fall back!
Do you really believe the world is worth saving?
Chris, get to high ground!
Alright. Let's go to the,
The survivors
oh,
stronger and
okay. Was it me or was he in two different places at that point? It looked like he was across from me. I might be wrong. But I am going to organize some med kits for Sheva. Because I may need them. 1, 2, 3 should do it. Alright. Yeah, why not give her all 5? It's the end of the game. Okay.
why can't you understand, Chris?
Run away!
Fall back!
Chris, get to high ground!
Oh, that's why.
Leave the survivors.
The cutscene was showing behind me.
Humans have escaped this winnowing bombard.
Alright, so while he's busy walking up here, I'm gonna beam at him with a few rockets.
I got it, Chris!
Alright.
Ready, partner?
Locked and loaded.
Suck on this, Wesker.
Your time's up, you son of a bitch.
And I just completed my multiple speedrun. That's not a real thing, but I invented it because, well, I kept getting sleepy due to the meds they got me on to fix my spine.
That was for our fallen brothers.
Alright.
Down
Let's see
he
the
goes.
final. Oh yeah. Finally took him down. In game. Alright, thanks for tuning in to my Month of Horror Resident Evil speedrun playthrough. Have a good day, everybody. And I might be on with some
Barbecue
Call of
Wesker
Duty.
smells like burnt chicken.
Yes. Yes, he does. Well, anyway, everybody, have a good day.
No problem.